Welcome back, my computer duders. So I went over the last video after it finished recording, and my voice is a little quiet, so I adjusted the microphone. I hope this helps. I hope I'm more audible now. Let's get to fucking exploring some shit. Also, it didn't record like a section of the screen like I wanted. It really did record both eyes, so I'm gonna have to edit that in my video editing software. So if the resolution is super low, it's probably because I'm sampling just a small part of one half of the screen. And that might just be the best I can do. I don't know yet. There's a lot of things I don't know yet. Like how many licks it takes to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop. I thought it was 438, but I sent that into their website and they were just like, stop emailing us. You're a grown man. You should be occupying your time with more fruitful endeavors. Whatever the fuck that means. How dare they talk to me like that? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this shit. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is this stone? What the fuck is that fucking thing I came out of just now? It's a wizard house. This game's got a wizard house. What more you need? What more you need? You greedy? Fucking wizard house isn't good enough for you? You know what goes on in there, right? Wizard sex. Beard on beard action. You know the kind I'm talking about. The kind you've only dreamed about until now. That's the next frontier of VR. Fucking nude, ripped wizards hella casting spells on each other's magical cocks. Hope that person realizes I'm not there and fucks off instead of continuing to instant message me. Otherwise I'll have to take the headset off and tell them that I don't have enough time for them right now. There's a beach. There's a beach in this game. Can I get to it? I bet you I can't. I bet you I can't. If it wouldn't let me get to it from there. I can! I still sometimes come into VR games that have beaches just to sit on them and to look around and pretend that I live somewhere nicer. Well, although, I mean, I live in the Pacific Northwest, so it's nice during the, like, 1/4 of the year that it's sunny. It's super nice. It's like this. This is like the Pacific Northwest in the summer. Spring and summer, basically. Before it gets all wet and nasty. And not in the good way. Not in the way where it's like wet, nasty sluts in your area want to meet you. They don't, by the way. That's a scam. That's a bamboozle. Those sluts don't even exist. Don't be the fool that I was. Let your hope die. Is that the... No, the wizard's house is over there. It's over there. This is maybe a different wizard's house? I don't remember everything about this game. Yeah, he's instant messaging me again. I wish... I need to fucking set... Are away messages still a thing? Because I think that's on Facebook. I remember them being a thing from like back in the AOL days. Yeah, this looks real fucking familiar. I was just in here. So wait a minute. If that's this house, then what was this house over here? It can't be the same house. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Hold the phone. Hold the iPhone 8. And then shove it up your ass because it's an Apple product. And it's already shit, so that's where it belongs. Up your ass with the other turds. This is the house I was just in. But I feel like it was this house over here. This will just prove once and for all that feelings don't mean shit. Which everybody already knew. Like, you can feel like you're a woman. But if you have an X and a Y chromosome... It's like people who feel the earth is flat. Do we have to humor them too? Are they a protected minority of people? because they identify as living on a flat Earth? Do we have to teach in schools that maybe the Earth is flat because some people think so? This can't be the same thing. This is a different fucking house. This is a different house. What the shit? I'm gonna have to go over the footage and confirm that in fact this is a different. This is boggling my brain, which is not. This is the wizard's house. What the fuck? This is where I so the two different houses are like connected by portals. The plot thickens, just like my semen. And this over here, this is some Zelda shit. This is classic game design. Show the players someplace cool they can't get yet, but that they can unlock later, and it'll start building hype long before you can actually get there. So it increases the payoff when you do whatever you need to in order to open that new area of the map. Like, look at this. When you first come upon this, you're like, what is this? How do I use this? It's a way to get down there. That's a whole second part of the fucking game area you cannot get to any other way. Because this isn't Breath of the Wild. They don't have the glider. You gotta repair this shit. That feels weird still. Doing VR. But yeah, that's that. So you find this shit and you think maybe it's just a set piece. Maybe it doesn't mean anything. Oh, it means something. Everything in this game means something. Maybe not what you think it means. Ah, it's so fucking detailed and lush. Can I gay marry this game in the state of Utah? I mean, I'm not in Utah, but I would want to go there. Just to gay marry a video game in front of a bunch of Mormons and make their heads explode. What?
People come here for many reasons. They want to ask me questions about the future. But I can see the future.
Okay.
So it is the past that interests me. If you want to find my house, you must answer the questions I ask of you.
It's not the Tootsie Pop thing, is it? I don't know the answer to that.
Come from the heart or the mind? Would you prefer anonymity over notoriety?
Right now, I would prefer to be anonymous.
Do you admire thieves for their bravery or their greed?
Bravery if I had to choose one.
Do you take that which you know you will not return?
No, not usually. Is this a are you just reading a Facebook quiz?
When your words
Aloud?
cause pain. Is cheating truly unfair to others?
I would say it is. I found her fucking witch hut. Holy shit. Or either that or we're in Uganda. But there's too many trees for that. There's also no mini knuckles anywhere. So probably not.
Ethan, the point of life is not to rock the boat. Just try to get along. Stop living in your head. Do something real. That's what people respond
Oh,
to.
that resonates with me. I've heard that
Reality.
before. But it turns out, if you become a writer, then the world rewards you for living in your own head, because you can invite other people to come live in your head too. I have to go inside here. This is such a cozy little fort. I can't quite... No, there's a bounding box, damn it. I want to go in there. I want to be in the fort. I love forts. This is an especially cool looking one too. Well, it's like a shitty tarp. I've seen a couple of these in the woods, but usually like kids don't build these. It's like heroin addicts and there's a bunch of needles everywhere and maybe one of them's still inside. What you do in that case is you knock it down and then you set the thing on fire and it doubles as their grave. Don't actually do that. Those people need treatment. And not fire treatment. That's not actually a therapy. Would it astonish you to learn that I'm not a real doctor? That and many other things are true. Shocking things. Hello, what's this up here? It's the fucking Power Rangers. Where have I seen that before? On an energy drink? I think that's a Christian thing. Yeah, that's right. Like in the Bible, they believed that only people who followed Christ, their bodies would come out of the ground or out of the tombs and be alive again and be witnessed by everybody. But that was before the era of popular incineration, where people just have their bodies burned. What happens then? Fucking crow bros. Oh, that's right. I need another crow. Ronaldo, come to me. In my hour of need. So difficult to put two and two together. That is indeed a wheelbarrow. Excellent detective work, Paul. This is an insult to Pauls everywhere, which I think they're usually pretty bright people, in my experience. I only have one sample point. P? Is that P? Oh, it says inspect. If I found P, I'd probably kneel down and I would put my fingers in it and then I would smell it and taste it. Not because of any weird fetish. At least not only. But that's what detectives do. They fucking kneel down and they smell and taste things that you should probably never put in your mouth. Oil lamp. Okay, I get it. That's an important item. That's an important item. Go away. Oh, what? Somebody's been sacrificing crows. Okay, some fucked up shit's happening here. I don't think these guys are just regular Christians. I think they might be Jehovah's Witnesses or something. Which, as we all know, have an insatiable appetite for crow entrails. But then, to be fair, I've never tried them, so for all I know, they're incredibly scrumptious. Here's the church. It looks like an old Viking castle. Here's all the fucking upvote shaped gravestones, which I guess is kind of symbolic. That's where they thought they were going. Which is kind of funny in a morbid. Endure all this shit on Earth and have a good work ethic even though you're taken advantage of by your employer, because someday you'll go to a paradise where you'll be able to do all those things in death which you could never afford to in life. Just be a good little worker drone, and you'll get everything that you wanted that you couldn't afford while you were alive. You just have to go someplace where you will be dead, so you can't tell everybody that it doesn't actually happen that way. Look at how detailed this is. This is so fucking close to my face right now. It looks so real. Okay, so what do I do with that? I have to repair it, I think. I don't think I can get up here. I don't think you ever get to go up there. Anyway, that makes sense of why a guy like Trump would be into Christianity. It's very useful. I mean, that's why they call it the Protestant work ethic. It's a very good worldview for worker bees. I think that's why it's catching on in Japan. I mean, given the rate of suicides in Japan, if you can tell people that there's something better than living as a human termite in a giant metal and glass termite mound. They'll probably you'll get a lot of takers. You'll get a lot of takers for that particular product. Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh, this makes me want full body VR though. And the only way to do that is with a full body haptic exoskeleton, which nobody is ever gonna. It's never gonna be profitable enough. I don't want to never. I don't never say never, but I don't see people owning full body haptic VR systems in their homes. I see that as being a pay by the hour kind of thing. But that would really give you the ability to run and jump and kneel and crawl without any limitation as to how far you can go. It would be like the holodeck. And pair that with a 210 degree field of vision headset with 8K resolution, and there you go. That's like the full version of VR we all fantasized about. Oh, this is pretty damn close. This looks and feels so real. Unless it feels real because an actual tree has snuck into my home and is touching my penis right now. Through my pants. Through my pants. Trees are respectful. They don't violate your boundaries that much. In my experience. Oh, look how fucking good this is. This is like the last time I went camping. There was all this green shit everywhere. Whatever the fuck it's called. Like green hair, I guess. Ground hair. There was green ground hair everywhere. The ground is the Joker, apparently. Look at all these 3D modeled rocks coming up out of the trail. That's astonishing realism. Like,
what do the dead have to say? You'd be surprised by how little they know. The dead can't explain what it means to be dead. They walk down stairs that disappear beneath their feet, headed for some bright blade of memory they'll never reach.
okay. Look at it. How many other games are there? I'm going to actually go back and try the oil lamp. Because I got an oil lamp. I just need to put oil in it. I've just been absentmindedly walking because the trail looks so good. What other games have trails that look this good? In other games, to save themselves work, what they would do is they would just make it a flat trail. This is actually kind of a shitty trail because of how rocky it is. It's not really useful for walking on. And it's not really useful for driving vehicles on. So I wonder if this was just... This cannot have been a creek bed because it fucking goes up a hill. And then down it again. So I don't think this is a disused creek bed, to my knowledge. It's just a really shitty rocky trail. Okay, let's see. There we go. I was supposed to do that all along. But I need to get the glass part now. And then fill that fucking thing with oil. And I don't think I get the glass part here. Oh, this looks so good. I wish you could see this in the headset. Oh, it's so beautiful. 3D adds so much. This is why I thought 3D TVs were going to take off, but they didn't do a good enough job. Like, because there was ghosting, because you had to look through polarized glasses, which was shit. 3DS kind of did a good job, but it didn't add enough. When you add 3D to head tracking, though, something magical happens. You're no longer looking at a display subjectively. You are inside of what the display is depicting. Because you look over there and there's more of it. You look over here, there's more of it. You can lean your body and everything moves correctly. I'm still impressed by this. It's been over a year. It's been almost 2 years. And I'm still impressed. Let me tell you, I've been outside for real, and it's exactly like this. It was a long time ago, so I don't remember that well. But there was actually a big fucking glowing light in the sky like that. And there were rocks just like these ones. It's authentic. Oh. Nothing's in there. Uh-oh. Froze for a second. It does that because I've got it on the highest resolution. I might turn it down if it... Oh, there's a cave here. Should I go in? Should I go in? I shouldn't go in, but I'm going to. Because I remember this is crucial to the story. This was a bad decision already. Deep into Mother Earth's vagina. Where angels fear to tread. I remember this being a huge part of the game, where you just don't see sunlight again for ages. But you have to do this in order to get to later puzzles that unlock basically the second half of the game. So there's a major part of this game that's underground. And this is where I think the only monsters in the game are found as well. You do get chased by spoopamans. Even here, even in a game with so much natural beauty, there are still spoopamans. Can you believe that? Nowhere is safe. Nothing is sacred. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. I forget where that goes. Nowhere good. Express elevator straight to hell. I'm making good life decisions right now. Everything's just so perfectly scaled and proportioned to me that you can really get lost in it. You can forget for a second that you're not... You can forget your real surroundings. I wouldn't say it ever totally fools you, but there are moments of disorientation where you forget your actual surroundings. If you want a spoopy game, this is not the one to get. Parts of it are spoopy. But that's not really what the game is about. The game is mostly about solving a mystery and exploring a gorgeously modeled environment. The caves are not as impressive, just because I think they didn't do as much photogrammetry stuff. They just lumped together a bunch of rock models. I don't think they actually went to caves to do photogrammetry inside of a cave. That would have been going above and beyond. I love underground shit, though. You know me. You know me in caving. We go way back. And here's a puzzle already. How you like that? You don't? Well, I don't blame you. But this is what makes it a game. Nominally. Why does that go into water? Oh, why is there a dead body there? Oh, that's right. I remember this. I didn't do this, did I? I don't think so. Touch the dead, drowned woman. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I still don't have that ability. I forget where I get that from. Do I have to go back outside and get a magical artifact or some shit? I don't remember. It's been long enough I don't remember, and a lot of this game is new to me. I have a pickaxe now, don't I? Did I pick it up? Here we go. What was that about? What was that about? Nothing happened. I can't do that yet. I don't know if I can actually complete this part of the game without that ability. But I remember coming down here early on in the game, and it did not end badly. I got something out of it. It's the fucking train from Half-Life. Remember? Well, that was a waste of everybody's time. Apparently I have some work to do before I can enjoy the happy fun time train ride. Do I need the lamp for this? I don't think I do. Now these are some real graphics. What we saw before, those were fake graphics. These ones are realer than shit. How real is that, you ask? Well, shit, it's pretty real. It's one of the realest things I know of. This looks familiar. Is this Bowser's staircase? This better not be. This is Bowser's staircase, isn't it? What if I go back up? No, no. It doesn't undo it. Okay, it actually goes somewhere. Okay. Wait, does it? I'm gonna feel a little bit foolish if it does go somewhere. Okay. See a thing. Alright, well this game borrows heavily... Can't talk. Borrows heavily from H.P. Lovecraft to the point where literally you see Cthulhu at one point. Be ready for that. And I'm not spoiling anything because that's so derivative. How long have those candles been burning, I wonder? It's so derivative that there's really nothing... I'm not going to disappoint you any worse than you already would feel, just from the fact that they couldn't come up with anything more original than to stick Cthulhu in this game. And not even as a major plot point. It just is like one small part of the game that's over pretty quickly. There's a cutscene later that invokes it, but it never really delivers fully on the goods, if you know what I mean. Is that supposed to mean something to me? Candles, candles, setting the mood. There's fucking grass down here. How does grass grow in a cave? Is it only because of the candlelight? If so, it'd be fun to bring a bunch of huge candles down into a cave and plant grass there and just create like a little biome. Like a natural space underground. Then you'd have to keep going down there like once a week. At least. Oh, well. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and get the fuck out of here. Ah! Okay, that was first spoop of the game. When I told you Spoofamans pop out in this game, I wasn't kidding. Okay, what I need to do is not run into that guy again. So I'm going to go exactly where I was last time. I'll go this way this time. I have to find a route that goes around the Spoopaman, I think. If I run into him, it's basically insta-death. Apparently I only have to be in the same room. That didn't go where I wanted it to. Is the Spoopaman here again? I don't see him. Oh, he's right there. Are you gonna get up? No, he isn't. He became a ghost. I remember I'm supposed to follow these things. If you lead me to that zombie, I will never trust again. I will never trust anybody. Love will be over. It looks so pretty, it can't be evil, can it? Pretty things can't be evil. Disney would never lie to me. Oh, alright. It led me straight to where I was supposed to fucking be going. I can't. Zero M? Part of it burned? That's not very helpful. But then I think I have to find the rest of the bodies too, and I have to do it without the zombie getting me. There's the Stargate. Yeah, does that shock you that this game takes place in the Stargate universe, apparently? Yeah, I have to have all the ghosts. I gotta collect the ghosts like they're Pokemon. You okay there, buddy? You doing alright? He's alright. He's chilling. Let's see what time it is. I think this is a pretty good place to cut it short, because what happens next is me being chased through the caves by a zombie, and I'm likely to die a bunch of times. So as much as I want to go over time and just knock this out in one episode, that's likely to pad out the time a lot, just from me dying a bunch. So I'm going to cut it short here. Click like and subscribe. I would do the same for you. I was there. I went to all your fucking baseball games, champ. I was just way in the background. You know, I was in the back of the bleachers, so you couldn't see me. I went there. We're gonna be a real family again one of these days. Just as soon as I do something about, you know, your mother's new boyfriend.